Hello, today I'm pleased to say, instead of just talking about fruit and vegetables, I can talk about something completely different. Because although I'm stood here in front of the Heritage Distribution Depot, if I turn around opposite me, I've got this most amazing maize maze. So there's loads of car parking here, lots of people here today, but room to park another 1,000 cars or thereabouts. Not only that, Jeremy Stokes, our landlord and the farmer whose farm we operate from, has created a one-way system. So you come in from Coate Crossroads, straight across from the Coate Road in this way, and then as you can see that car in the distance, you exit back out in the other direction. So there's going to be no traffic jams, which with the volume of traffic here wouldn't surprise me if it would have been a problem otherwise. So well done, Jeremy. So this is the entrance to the Maize Maze. As you can see, it's not the maze itself, you'll see that in a little bit, but this is the entrance to the general area. So in through the gates, over here under the gazebo we've got Andy. He's Harry's dad. Harry works on the farm, so he'll be out on a tractor somewhere. And then going on through, there's a few things here to do, either before or afterwards. There's toilets and wash basins as well, because there's some animals here. You can look at all the farm implements and vehicles. The combine and the tractors are over there. And then opposite the tractors and the combines, there's other things, there's picnic tables. So after the maze, you can bring your own picnic, take pictures of your children, as you can see. There are a few animals here. I'll walk you over to the pigs next. So over here we have some pigs. You can feed the pigs, as these children obviously are. These are the famous Oxford Sandy and Blacks, as featured in Clarkson's farm. More people here picnicking. You can throw some stuff at the man with a bucket on his head. And there's a lucky dip the other side of these people. Okay, so this is Licky the cow. She's just up down the field from the pigs, and apparently if the pigs are being fed and she isn't, she moves for attention. So I've got an apple here for her. Oh my gosh, goodness. That didn't touch the sides, Licky. One well-fed cow. Okay, so just a bit more about Licky. She has a calf here somewhere, but he or she is camera shy, so I don't know where they are. But you may notice the funny shape of Licky's ears for a normal dairy cow, and that's because she was hand reared, and then the surrogate mum that she had used to constantly suck on her ears. That's why they're a bit of a funny shape. So just to make sure that you understand that this is a massively local enterprise in Coate, we have a great food wagon here run by Heidi, landlady of the local pub, the New Inn. So once Heidi closes here today at 3 o'clock, she's back across to the New Inn to start serving the normal people for this evening. And then next to Heidi, we've got a lucky dip, so various different ages. And sit behind the lucky dip, that's Christine Stokes, Jeremy's mum, the matriarch of the farming operation in Coate. And then lastly, and I like to think not altogether leastly, obviously we're opposite Heritage. Heritage also has a home delivery service called 5 a Day Box. So if you want to help the local community in Coate, as well as going to the Maize Maze, then pick up a leaflet, walk into our office, and you can get a delivery tomorrow. So after all that, here we are at the main event. We're at the entrance to the Maize Maze itself. This young man is checking people in and out. They're having a good time. Yeah. People are having a good time. The most important thing is they make their way back out again. So here it is. Not quite fully grown, but nearly. It's still plenty tall enough. Here's where you go in. Looks a bit like, I'm not quite sure, entering some sort of magic kingdom. So as you can see, it's well, I mean, I know I'm not tall, but this is a lot taller than I am. And there it is. Have a go. Good luck. Made it out of the maze.
We have.
How was it?
It was good. Panicked a bit, yeah.
So when you're in the middle of this maze panicking, what do you do?
I got into Google Maps.
Okay.
And we found our way out then eventually.
Didn't you
we found the flag, and then like we stamped a little stamp onto the table,
Okay.
and then we saw some arrows, and then we followed them, and then we met someone, and then they came with us, and we made it out.
Amazing.
Good idea, though.
Yeah.